99X. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. That just has a ring to it.
Deja vu.
Jimmy filling in for the hour. So what's going on, man? You've been, I know, out of town for a little while up in Chicago?
Yeah. Well, no, for winter break.
No.
Yeah. Well, Mike and I went to Vegas for a few days.
That's right.
And by the way, when did Vegas get so expensive? And I don't mean...
It's been that way.
Has it been that way?
Yeah.
Remember when it used to be like reasonable and then you would lose money gambling, but
no more.
I mean, we were eating at food courts the whole time, and it was like, you go to food court for lunch, it was like $40.
Yeah, those days are over.
Yeah. Anyway, and then we went to Palm Springs. My mom lives out in Palm Springs in the winter, and so we go out there for a couple of weeks and visit her. And then Michael leaves about halfway through and goes with to visit his mom. But so, you know, when you're visiting your 87-year-old mom, right? There's a lot of sitting around time because you're not like taking her out spelunking or hiking. I mean, you know, she's like. There's a lot of sitting around.
A lot of TV. You're just hanging out.
Oh, my God.
And how is Gail Barron? I love her.
She's doing great. I will tell you, nobody can look at the guide screen on the TV for as long as she can. She will put it on and look at it for hours.
Setting records.
Fascinating.
Yes. And so, you know, and you can only scroll through your Facebook feed for so many times in a row before it's old, right?
And then it's just a repeat.
It's just a repeat. Now, you guys, I know, follow me on Facebook, and like, you know how my mom will, you know, she will often like random pictures or post random comments.
She DMs me.
I'm sure she does. Oh, yeah.
She does.
She comments for me. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
She asks about you guys all the time. So we're sitting there on the couch, and we're going through like just Facebook pictures. Now, I don't do Instagram. Okay.
You're on it, though.
Well, because anytime you see me post anything on Instagram, it's because Facebook is set up to automatically feed Instagram. But I do not ever, I don't know how Instagram works.
It's not very hard, but okay.
But I don't understand the buttons. I don't understand it. So
it's only been around for a while, but anyway.
So she and I will sit and, you know, just kind of scroll through pictures on Instagram and Facebook because all my cousins and sisters are on there. So she likes to look at the pictures. And we're sitting on the couch, and we're going through pictures. And at one point, I had to return an email, or I had to send an email real quick. So I kind of put the phone down, and so she just kind of picked it up, and she's just going through my Instagram pictures. And I, out of the corner of my eye, catch her going through it, and she's like liking pictures, like random, just liking
she
Instagram.
took over.
Yeah, she's just like she didn't even know what she's hitting. She's just like, love, whatever. So I have a friend, and by the way, we probably all have this friend who he's more of an acquaintance, not so much a friend. He's the father of a girl that goes to Micah's high school. Okay. And there's a blind spot that a lot of fathers and mothers have who have teenage daughters, and that blind spot is, you know, when do you stop posting pictures of your teenage daughters like in
bikinis?
Thank you.
Yeah, on the beach at New Year's Eve.
Right, exactly.
Or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And he has this blind spot. So he has apparently he has put, I don't know where they are on vacation, but he's put a picture up of his teenage daughter, who is one of Micah's classmates, by the way. And she's in like some skimpy, barely covering anything bikini on a beach,
Thongy.
wherever they are. Yes, and she's looking very...
You know what feature I wish they had was if Instagram would tell you how many old Fs zoomed in on that picture you're describing.
Right.
Oh, right.
Totally blow it up to see what they can see the most of.
Right.
Pervert.
So I look over, and I happen to catch her liking
all these
bikini pictures of this guy's teenage daughter in Micah's class.
Oh my God!
No.
So I grab
And it's
the phone,
your phone.
and it's on my phone.
Well, you can unlike them.
Well, so but this. Right, so Barnes, this is where I don't know how to use the Instagrams.
Okay.
Because I know there's got to be a way to unlike it. And usually in a situation like this, my first call is to tech support, who is Barnes.
Yes.
How many times do I call you, Barnes? I need
always.
I need tech support. I don't know how to do this.
I mean, you know how you have the button for OnStar? In my Tesla, I get a call from him all the time. Hey, Barnes, in Tesla, how do you turn the wipers off?
Yeah.
Barnes, he should just give you his account for emergencies so you can log in to his Insta account and unlike.
So what?
So
what
I
happened?
grab the phone out of the hand. Now I'm like shaking with panic because there's all these pictures of this teenage girl in Micah's class that her dad has posted, and here's creepy Mr. Barron liking these pictures. So I grab it and I'm like, okay, wait, hang on. There's a way to unlike this, but I don't know how to work this. So I just start hitting it more. I just start hitting the pictures more, thinking that unlikes them, and all it does is it sends more hearts. It just keeps sending more hearts.
No, you didn't.
So
You
I'm like-
didn't.
no, I don't know if they all registered.
You were doing it. 47 likes.
47 likes.
No, but you just have to do one more tap to go off. It's like an on-off button.
But
This is
whenever
so
I was, because I was in
embarrassing.
such panic that I was hitting it multiple times, so maybe it was turning it off and then turning it on, and I keep sending likes. So now I'm like flop sweating.
Of course you are.
I mean, because Micah doesn't even want me talking to his friends.
Much less.
Don't
like their
Don't
teeny
get me.
pictures. So now I'm thinking, okay, do I call Barnes? What do I do here? And I start thinking, all right, well, I can do one of two things. If I don't call the dad, like I have to hope he doesn't go through to say, oh, let's see who's liked my pictures. Because, when you put pictures on social, do you check sometimes to see, oh,
Who
who's
liked it?
right? Who
Yeah.
liked it, right?
Yeah.
Well, not everybody does that. So I'm thinking,
Well, but the problem is this girl probably checks it by the millisecond, and she's gonna be like,
oh,
Micah's
I didn't
dad
think about that. Right.
liked all my pictures.
Right.
This is so embarrassing.
So I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I just pretend it didn't happen and don't call attention to it and don't call him, and maybe he's too busy to check and see who liked it. But on the other hand, maybe I want to head it off at the pass, because if he just discovers that what's Jimmy Barron liking my daughter's bikini shot, which, by the way, you shouldn't be putting on Instagram anyway.
What are you gonna call him?
Well, I'm thinking, do I call him and say, listen, this is really, and I don't even know him that well. It's not like even a good friend. He's just like an acquaintance.
record it if you do.
Do I call him and say, hey, listen, Mike, not his real name.
No.
It's Jimmy Barron here. This is a weird conversation. I know this is a weird conversation, but you put some pictures up of your vacation, and my mom had my phone, and she started. I don't want you to think I'm a creep. But then that's going to make it even worse. Then, right, you're right.
Dude.
The girl herself, and then that's going to get back to Micah. And Micah's dad.
This is not a good
liking-
situation.
I didn't even know. I did not know what to do.
So what happened?
I don't know. We'll see.
We're cliffhangered on this?
We're cliffhangered on this. But I don't. You tell me what I do. That's
I
what
think
I
we
want to
need to-
ask you about.
Well, you
I
can't.
personally, I think we need to get the dad on the phone.
Well,
Yeah,
we're not getting
right.
Dad on the phone.
Yeah, but-
no, serious. I mean, I don't want to make this bigger than it already is.
It's kind of
'cause
too
It's
late.
big.
Dude. It's too late.
It's too late. You didn't do anything
Well, what
about
would
you didn't
do?
unlike.
Would you
Well-
call? Would you proactively now?
I
bring
would have
this to his
just
attention?
unliked it, and the millisecond
Right.
wouldn't have happened,
Right,
and then
'cause
no harm, no foul.
Because you know how to work it. I
Well,
don't
get
know
yourself.
how to work it.
You know how drunk drivers have to go to class? You need to go to an Instagram. They have them where old people learn how to work social media.
All right. Well, Leslie, okay, you have a good sense of these things. What would I do? What should I do?
I seriously feel that you've got to do something, because if you leave it where it is now, you have liked a bunch of photos of a. How old is she?
Dude.
14.
16?
16.
Well, he's a junior, so 16, maybe 17.
Yikes.
And
You have
and it's-
multiple problems here with the dad, the daughter, and Micah.
I can't believe you left this open
I have
like
multiple
this.
problems.
All right, Jimmy's here for the hour, and it never is easy. It's just never an easy
know.
hour. Now I feel burdened with your dilemma. I'm going to be all day trying to figure
You
out
are
how to
all
get you
day.
out of it.
I mean, I just froze. I didn't do anything and hoped it would just go away.
No, it's not going to just go away. We'll be back.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 99X.